Meghan Markle is known to be very eloquent, but according to a renowned psychologist, she could do with some coaching on improving her charisma. A-list psychologist Richard Reid said charisma is important because it shows a person's authenticity. He described it as being who you are and knowing what you stand for while being mindful of one's own energy to allow others to expand. He said it is especially important for royal families because it speaks volumes about their character. Thankfully, he said it is easier to coach them on the art of charisma based on their various public appearances. Reid, who has worked extensively with royal families in the Middle East and Europe, claimed the British royals except icon Queen Elizabeth II all struggle with charisma. He even went as far as describing their mannerisms in public as wooden and mechanical, something that would have been acceptable during the Queen's generation. But for the younger ones it doesn't work so well. There's often a mismatch between what they're saying and how they're using their body language and facial expressions, he told The Express, adding, there's a whole lot of work they could do around making their messages feel more authentic. Reid added that the royals' behaviours seem learnt as opposed to being a natural part of who they are. He alleged that they do not show warmth as he claimed, there's such a thing as being too slick. The warmth isn't there. He said the British royals are unlike the Dutch and Norwegian royal families who are more connected with their subjects. He especially singled out Meghan Markle, whom he said shows some inauthenticity. He complimented her on how she is very good with how she uses her words. But the eyes allegedly give her away. Part of this is being an actress. There are certain things you can mechanically learn to make yourself appear to be feeling a certain way, but there are some things that are very hard to manipulate. Reid suggested that the British royal family should vary the pitch, tone, or pace of how they speak in public to build trust. He also advised changing their hand movements according to the topic of discussion to create excitement, as opposed to their usual hands in a central position which he described as wooden and stilted. A top royal author warned yesterday that we are already seeing, brick by brick, the fall of the House of Windsor. Margaret Holder believes the family are torn by unsurvivable rifts and scandals ahead of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. She fears controversies surrounding Prince Andrew and Prince Charles, as well as Prince Harry's explosive planned memoir, will eclipse Her Majesty's historic anniversary. Ms. Holder also thinks the 25th anniversary of Princess Diana's death, which falls on August 31, 2022, could reignite hostilities in the family as The Crown returns to TV 2 months later, with a new season devoted to Charles and Di's marital breakdown. As the monarch faces her first Christmas as a widow, Ms. Holder says, at 95, without Prince Philip at her side and beset by problems, this Christmas is potentially the last semi-harmonious one she might have. The Platinum Jubilee celebrations next June cannot disguise the fact that this is a family torn by unsurvivable rifts and scandals. The royal family is still reeling from Harry and Meghan's unsubstantiated accusations on Oprah Winfrey's show. After baby steps towards reconciliation at Philip's funeral, nothing lasting has emerged. But she believes that however far apart Charles and Harry continue to grow, the Queen will never cast out her troubled but beloved grandson completely. Harry is in no danger of basking in the warm forgiveness of the royal family. But the Queen will not pull up the drawbridge. He cannot return as a working royal, but a back door will be open if his American experiment fails.